As I look back over my life, I can see how your love has guided me. Even though I've done wrong, you never left me alone. But you forgave me and you kept on blessing me. Great is thy faithfulness. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. Let go. Major League Baseball had their All-Star game as the National League matched up against the American League at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, and the game only took 2 hours and 59 minutes as the National League literally spanked and mangled the American League 8-0 as the National League scored 5 runs in the first inning off of Justin Verlander as Pablo Sandoval of the San Francisco Giants notched 3 RBIs. But the night and the MVP honors belong to Melky Cabrera, also of the Giants, as he had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and the game's only home run. And for a couple of few historical notes, Cabrera is the 6th player with 2+ hits and 2+ RBIs in an All-Star game. Sandoval is the 4th Giant with 3 RBIs in an All-Star game. Derek Jeter has the most hits, 11 total, most for any Yankee. Justin Verlander is the 3rd All-Star game starter to allow 5 earned runs and the only one with 1 inning pitched or fewer. And Sandoval is the 3rd Giant player to hit a triple in an All-Star game. The women of the WNBA was back in action last night as Connecticut's Sun defeated the Washington Mystics 77-70 as Kara Lawson netted 17 points. The New York Liberty lost by a basket to the Indiana Fever 84-82 with 23 points from Tamika Catchings, including 2 free throws with 8.4 seconds left in the game to seal the deal. The Minnesota Lynx simply befuddled and shocked the Tulsa Shock 107-86 with 25 points from Candace Wiggins, and the LA Sparks mollywop the Phoenix Mercury 90-71 as Candace Parker put up a double-double with 22 points and 14 boards. For your NBA quick dribbles, Los Angeles Clippers forward Blake Griffin has agreed to a 5-year contract extension that could be worth up to $95 million over the course of the contract if he is voted an All-Star starter again or named to a second All-NBA team next season under the so-called Derrick Rose rule in the new collective bargaining agreement. Forward Boris Diaw, who is an unrestricted free agent, agreed to a 2-year, $9 million deal to return to the San Antonio Spurs, and guard Danny Green, a restricted free agent, agreed to a 3-year, $12 million contract fully guaranteed to return to the San Antonio Spurs. Speaking of the Spurs, Tim Duncan said that he will be a Spur for life, and that will happen after he agreed to a 3-year contract extension worth $36 million. The Atlanta Hawks have agreed to a multi-year contract with free agent guard Lou Williams, a league source told ESPN.com. Forward Rashard Lewis has agreed to a 2-year, $2.8 million deal with the Miami Heat after he was bought out by the New Orleans Hornets. The Memphis Grizzlies have reached terms on a contract with free agent guard Jared Bayless to help fill the void created by O.J. Mayo's imminent departure. The Golden State Warriors agreed Tuesday to trade Dorell Wright to the Philadelphia 76ers for the rights to a player currently in Europe and will free up $4 million in cap space for the Warriors. The Detroit Pistons have signed first-round draft pick Andre Drummond to a multi-year deal. Devin Ebanks agreed to a 1-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers worth $1,085,000. The Chicago Bulls will not pick up the $4.37 million option on Ronnie Brewer for the 2012-13 season. The Milwaukee Bucks say they have signed first-round draft pick John Henson to a multi-year contract. The Minnesota Timberwolves have added Russian guard Alexei Sheev, according to sources. Los Angeles Lakers owner Dr. Jerry Buss is in an El Segundo, California hospital being treated for dehydration. And finally, the NBA has set the 2012-13 salary cap at $58,044,000, same as this season, and teams could begin signing players at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. That's CEEJAY. And stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because God has something special in store for you.